expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Paul George, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
He drops it from range.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Oubre. Embiid. And he gets the bucket.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason, and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast. Flushing it on a much taller defender, that is just filthy.
Here's Embiid. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Towns. Anunoby finds Bridges. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Now here's Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Covered by Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Down low. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Joel Embiid. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. For 3, George, he buries it from 3.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Maxey over Brunson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Outside Achua. Back to Brunson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Up again.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
76ers trail by 3. Pass to George. Achua with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Give him 8.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Knocks down the long J.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Brunson outside. There's the 3. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Campaign. And it's McBride in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Butler. Pass to McCain. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Robinson. Embiid can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Payne. Outside Achua. Outside Robinson. Pass to Payne. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Achua with a screen on Edwards. Here's Bridges. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for McBride. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's McCain. Pass to Oubre. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Oubre's got 6 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Towns gets the bucket.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
1:46 left to play in the first half. Here's McCain. Goes up on the wing. Again, Philadelphia. Minute 32 left in the first half. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Robinson. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. Takes the 3. The rebound by Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Achua with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Brunson. And here's Achua. Still without a bucket. And Anunoby for 3. On target from range. And the Knicks lead by 3.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Bona. And here's Oubre. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Right side, Anunoby. Outside Achua. This one for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's George. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks leading by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Screen by Embiid. George against Anunoby. Now here's George. He's covered closely. George draws the double. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Oubre.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Launches a 3. And Maxey the bucket on the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got 8.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Knicks lead by 3. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid, covered by Towns. Takes one from 10 feet, and the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
George against Anunoby. Brunson looks it over. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
For the lead. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on George. Hart goes in. No luck on that one. Ooh, nice D from George. From downtown, knocks down the triple. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Brunson against Maxey. Left side Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
George outside. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hart with it, guarded now by George. Hart passes to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Maxey. Nice move. Rebound by Philadelphia.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Pass to George. Now Embiid. Outside Maxey. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance. Maxey's got 11.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The third quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia on top, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. That one falls. Edwards has got his first basket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And the bucket is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Embiid a screen on Payne. Pass to McCain. Embiid against Towns. With a 9-footer. Embiid can't hit. Knicks trail by 5. Now Payne uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's gotten 4 this quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Oubre finds George. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns for 3. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Pass to Embiid. Fades back. Hart pulls it in.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. A sturdy finish from Brunson.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Now here's Embiid, covered by Towns to halt the run. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Here's Brunson. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
Here's Brunson. And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
The kick out to Maxey. Towns against Embiid. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Brunson. Cash.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Embiid. Over Towns. Money. A huge shot to tie it up.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
.30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Brunson passes to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Some solid defense from Maxey. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Pass to Embiid. Target. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Here's Brunson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 22 points.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D. New York has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Brunson against Maxey. And it's Brunson missing. Philadelphia's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Maxey passes to Embiid.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And it's Brunson missing. The 76ers shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Pass to Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Bridges passes to Brunson. George with the block.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
And Oubre gets it to go.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not gonna lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Brunson, and it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Bridges. The D's right on him. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Takes a three. Rebound by Philadelphia. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Gets the three to fall.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Tyler Hero. Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Now here's Brown. Fires for 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. White against Burks. Hero kicks to Ware. They set the pick. A 3-pointer. Wiggins cans it from downtown.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the basket by Tatum.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. The 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Over in the corner, White. There's 1:54 left in the first. Tatum against Adebayo. Shot clock at 3. Tatum no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ware kicks to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fires from 14. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And you can tell this team likes to put the ball in Adebayo's hands and really trust that he'll make the right play.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
And here is Mitchell. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Love the pass to Robinson. Mitchell outside. They get it back. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Brown. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Mitchell outside. To the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston on top, up 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford, and it's Tatum in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Anderson outside. Here he goes, and Anderson slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture with the Miami franchise from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever, and that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. And here's Holiday. Nothing on the board. Outside Tatum. From the top of the key and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way, and you're interested.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Horford kicks to Brown. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And one of the more active big men in our league, Adebayo never stops working.
They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here is Holiday. Still without a basket. Pass to White. Porzingis with a screen on Burks. White wide open. He fires. And it's Boston with another. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Mitchell. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo, high post. Fires at the elbow. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Wiggins has got 5.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 1. And now we'll thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center. And it's White missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
White, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, Miami with the triple.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Holiday finds Porzingis. And here is Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Hero passes to Wiggins. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And Wiggins can take the mid-range when he has to. His touch makes that an option.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. It's White on the wing. Burks covering outside Tatum. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but giving a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Adebayo against Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo, high post. Wide on him. Burks on the wing. Stolen by Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over Burks. Tatum gets it inside.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Hero against Holiday. Burks looking around. Pass to Ware. 5 on the clock. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And Tatum launches it from... Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Miami ahead, up 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. You've got Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Miami leading by 4. Outside, Hero. Robinson for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to Tatum. Strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Porzingis, and finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Wiggins in the post. Brown's there. Works for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Heat lead by 6.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
A floater. Tatum sticks the 3 on the D.
And look at the focus. I mean, Tatum's not going to allow the defense to overwhelm him. Simply keeping his eyes on the bucket there and cashing in down low.
Hero from long range. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Tatum to take the lead. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Adebayo. Now, Hero. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Here's Tatum. And it's Miami with the rebound. .50 seconds left in the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Outside, White. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. From the arc. And Ware pulls it down. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Miami winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what...
All right, David.
know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Josh Giddey, Kobe White out there with ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Buzelis in at the four-man position.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so here is Chicago. After the basket by New York.
Hey, yo, right here.
Giddey passes to White. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Here's Buzelis. Here's the pick. Lets it fly. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Buzelis. White's got 5.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Left side Brunson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Oh, great move there from Jalen Brunson, flashing.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Giddey. Outside White. Ball outside. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. There's Ball with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson with it. A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. And it's good for 2. He's got 6.
And that in-between Jay, Brunson capable.
Ball outside. Back to Giddey. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Bridges. White for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Towns. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
White, he lays it up and banks it in. White's got 10.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Achua for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White can't hit.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Jones against Brunson. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. Give him 8 points now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Jones from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Dosunmu, Josh Giddey out there with Williams. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jones against Payne. Pass to Bridges. Throws it up high. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Robinson, a screen on Giddey for 3. Bridges, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Payne. All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside McBride. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Giddey with a defensive effort. Chicago trailing here. Williams finds Jones. We've got 1:48 left in the half. Here's Vucevic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Some changes for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Jones. And it's Kobe White in for Giddey. Now here's Ball. No points so far. Outside White. It's Vucevic, high post. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Pass to Kolek. Back to Brunson. Now here's Robinson. Here's Towns. White with the steal. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Ellis. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brunson looks it over. Chicago with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Kolek. To the inside. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front, leading by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Ali LaForce. Ali.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau and Coach the rebounding differential not in.
Thanks very much, Ali. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Bridges. Outside Hart. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
White, the pass to Vucevic. And yep, it's good. Vucevic has got 6 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Hart. Kicks it out Towns. The three. And the Knicks, another three.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Buzelis. 90 seconds into the second half now. And here's Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Outside Hart. For three. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
White for three. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a three-point Chicago lead.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
Brunson rushes in. Yep, that one goes. He's got 10.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Brunson gets ball. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in. Brunson passes to Hart. Shot from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Williams' shot is good.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Bridges outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's the teardrop. Blocked.
Nice rejection from Giddey.
Hard against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. White on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. White can't hit.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Williams misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Bulls. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Smith. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Dosunmu in at small forward. And that one's good. Giddey. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Towns a screen on Jones. And here's Payne outside. Hits the trifecta.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Now here's Jones. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in, on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here and some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Oh, and Towns with the block. Here's Hart, and there's the drive. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And now it's just a 2-point Chicago lead. Ball looks over the floor. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Bridges finds Hart. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Chicago has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. The shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
And it's Brunson missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. White with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. To the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. It counts, and the foul. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Vucevic in the post. Towns on him. Pass the ball. Here's Buzelis. White for 3. Oh, he buries it from outside. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns is screen on Ball. Brunson against Ball. Towns for 3. He drops it from range.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And that's an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this young man has to focus right here. Get his team counting on him.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Towns outside. It's Bridges on the wing. It's good from beyond the arc.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. not that last possession.
So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just...
Impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Joel Embiid out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Maxey with the screen on Brown. Bangs home the trifecta.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now here's Porzingis. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Porzingis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Embiid against Porzingis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Porzingis.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
And he makes the first.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now here's Tatum. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. George passes to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for George. Clock at 6. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Back to Holiday. Celtics passing it around. Brown finds Holiday. Outside Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Embiid. Outside White. George against Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. White, good.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. White. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And George kicks to Maxey. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup.
Hey, one thing about Maxey, he was just born to score. This guy is a bucket getter.
Outside, Porzingis. Brown outside. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside. Outside, Horford. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Maxey. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Here's Embiid. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Embiid, the pass to Butler. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. Here's McCain, guarded by Tatum. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A 3 of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
Some changes for Boston. Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Then for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Pass to Hauser. Outside Holiday. Here's Hauser. Still yet to score. Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
The 76ers lead.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ripped away. Pass to McCain. Here's Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that. PG-13, using that length inside.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on George. Brown outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Embiid. The strength of Embiid on display.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. Beyond the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep. Here's Maxey. He has 5. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 assists in the game. With 1 on the clock. And no good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Count it.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Pass to Grimes. Outside, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, White. 13 feet away. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Maxey sets a screen for Oubre. Pass to Grimes. The shot by George, wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the 76ers also making a change. Yabusele, he's checked in for George. Right side, Porzingis. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Brown.
Way above the rim. JB feeling it.
Pass to Grimes. Pulls up. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Maxey. Here's Yabusele. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. No good with the layup. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Pritchard. They've got Jason Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Craig. Left side, Tatum. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. Tatum's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. Outside, Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend, and as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
And Embiid drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Porzingis from outside the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, how about the unlimited range that Porzingis is showing? Wow.
Maxey passes to George. Maxey with the screen on Brown. And it's George missing.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Brown kicks to Holiday. Now White. Tatum a screen. White with it. Now defended by Embiid. Tatum no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to George. Oubre outside. Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Celtics trail by 4. White left side. To the paint. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And here's Holiday. To the left side wing. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When a three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Here's Embiid. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing the big possessions and commanding the ball.
Here's Tatum. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Here's Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with it.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Holiday. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
Pass to Embiid. 46 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's White. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Maxey against Holiday. Here's Embiid. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
It's not over yet.
To tie it up. The kick out to Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 5 seconds left in the 4th. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Timeout called the Celtics. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position. That one goes in.
I'll tell you, so polished and so confident this close to the cup. Miles Turner doing work.
Hart with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Halliburton. Turner, no good. 1:51 left to play in the first. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nesmith. Launches it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Halliburton against Brunson. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Halliburton on the attack. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. They now take the lead.
Boy, momentum on the drive. Halliburton pushes his way through the defense. Nice.
Outside Hart. Here's Anunoby. And he buries his first look.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Achua. The 3. Mathurin with a rebound. McConnell with it. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul of the game. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Shepherd. Here's McConnell. Walker, a screen on Payne. McConnell goes in, and the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Payne. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. New York out in front. They lead by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Achua in at power forward. That's the group for New York starting the second. McConnell with it, and McBride picks him up defensively. Just 5 to shoot. Walker finds Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fires the 3, and it's Walker. That time on the assist by Halliburton.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
Outside Achua. Outside McBride. Achua with a screen. Releases. McBride can't get it to go.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Payne. 4-3. Kept alive. It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Matherin. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Inside. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Right side McBride. Here's Towns. The shake. And it's Towns with the power finish.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Matherin. Toppin outside. Lets the 3 fly. And he buries his first look.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Brunson is checked in for Mikal Bridges. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Knicks trail by 4. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain. But yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Towns against Turner. Pass to Matherin. Siakam outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Knicks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Now Brunson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now here's Siakam. No made baskets yet. Six on the shot clock. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. And the Pacers lead by 2. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead, up 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Towns a screen on Siakam. Hart finds Towns. Here's Hart. Nesmith covering. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 7 points in the game. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Brunson passes to Towns. Anunoby with it. Pass to Bridges. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Now Nesmith. Siakam outside. Turner with it from deep. And he can't get that one. Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. Here's Matherin. Halliburton left side. With the floater. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hard against Siakam. Missed inside. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Nembhard, good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Towns on a screen. Brunson inside with the finish.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Knicks making a switch here. Chua's checked in. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. McConnell passes to Siakam. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
McConnell outside. Here's Matherin. And that one's good. Matherin's gotten his second bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Basket counts.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Siakam outside. 19 seconds left in the third. And Matherin gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. Matherin's got 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Steps back. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on T.J. McConnell. New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both shots good from the stripe. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. And here's Shepard for 3. Hits a three-pointer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Knicks out in front, leading by a point. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 1. OG Anunoby out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Payne in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. That puts them in the lead.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Up top, Anunoby. Towns with room to shoot. Yep, right through the net.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Walker finds Matherin. Halliburton right side. Clock at 6. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Outside Payne. Knocked away. McConnell with a steal. Outside Walker. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. Over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That's going to send Pascal Siakam to the line. It goes on Josh Hart. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Nembhard outside. Wing shot on the way. Again, Indiana.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter. Halliburton with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Halliburton goes. Ooh, look at Halliburton using his length.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Halliburton against Brunson. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. From outside, off the mark. Hard against Siakam. Outside Brunson. Brunson assertive on the take. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Towns finds Anunoby. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. To take the lead. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Timeout, timeout. All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
So it's the Pacers now. Halliburton for 3. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being
both look to impose their will on the backboards.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Now White after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Brown. That one good for 2.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Porzingis. The 3 from Tatum. No good that time. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And it's White missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, White. Outside, Tatum. From 11 feet away, that's good on the jump shot.
The mechanics of Tatum's jumpers are so solid and allow him to shoot at will there.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And White kicks to Vucevic. Giddey against Brown. Giddey, no one around him. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Giddey's got his second bucket. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Jones checked in for Chicago. .115 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 6-point game. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Holiday against Jones. Over Holiday. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Brown with the bucket.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Jones. The layup missed.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
A pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Holiday with the block. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey, Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Jalen Smith, and it's Williams at the power forward. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Craig. Now Horford. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
Richard for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Pritchard passes to Horford. It's good. Horford's got 5.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 8. Hits it from 3-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis is coming in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Taken away by Williams. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Jones looking for an opening. Count it. Good. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. For Boston, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Tatum. And it's Boston with another.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Now here's Ball. To the inside, Vucevic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Cornett. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Rebound by the Bulls. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Bruce Ellis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Up top, Porzingis. And it's good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's White. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Now Brown. Brown jams it in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Bulls on top, leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Here's Giddey. Boston grabs the miss. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. For 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Here's Giddey. He's got 13. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's Ball in the corner. Clock at 4. Shot from the top of the key, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Ball's got 5 now.
Yeah, Ball knows his team relies on him to get his own shots too, so he works to find his looks.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin, but Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic is screen on Brown. Floats one up, and it's Giddey laying it in. He's got 15.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Outside Holiday. Now here's Tatum. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size. He shoots it so well from the mid-range.
Pass to White. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Outside White. Back to Tatum. Takes a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls leading by 4. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's White, and stolen by White. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. The tray. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Like he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Here's Vucevic. No good there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Alfred Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. On the wing, Giddey. And it's off from three-point range. Inside, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful, you're trying to stop that.
Here's Giddey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David. Bulls trail by 4. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Buzelis, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Pass to Porzingis, takes the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Here's Vucevic. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 4. Down pitch to Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Vucevic defending. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Vucevic down low. Guarded by Porzingis.
Really working his way inside Vuce, ready to battle for it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And there it is for him. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him. And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Here's Vucevic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Ball, a screen on Brown. Over to the left wing. Vucevic down low. He's against Porzingis. That one falls.
Ooh, Vuce, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Big man Vuce showing some quickness on that release.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Chicago. Pass the ball. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's White. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that moment.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Paul George, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's George. Pass to Embiid. George scanning the floor. Now here's Maxey. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
Big time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Allen outside. Mobley outside. Allen a screen. Here's Garland. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's Allen. The 3 from Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell, or he'll burn you off the pass.
Pass to Grimes. Driving in. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Garland. Outside Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Strus has got 6.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
George passes to Embiid. Back to George. Nifty move. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Outside Mitchell. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game.
You're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Hunter against George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Grimes. Outside Oubre. Puts up a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. Hunter with the ball. Pass to Garland. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes from behind the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Hunter. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler, and it's McCain in at the 2.
The defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Here's McCain after the basket by Cleveland. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Just too good a player to leave open.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus has checked in. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw this game. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
76ers trail by 7. Pass to Butler. Here's Yabusele. Embiid with it. Over Okoro. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Garland's checked in for Cleveland. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Edwards. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jerome. George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Butler. Outside Hunter. Back to Mobley. Pass to Garland. 5 to shoot. And here's Mobley. Here's Strus. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Maxey. The 15-footer. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers lead by 5. With the crossover. And the nice layup by Hunter.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Maxey. And he lays it up and in. Maxey's got 5.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Outside Mitchell. 1:10 left to play in the second quarter. Off target from outside. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Down low. Here's Oubre. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Oubre's got his first points of the game.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Here's Garland. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Outside Oubre. Maxey finds George. Here's Grimes. He's got 5. He's off on the layup. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 5. Now Garland. Right side Mitchell. Allen a screen. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Now here's George. Give him 8 points now. Back to Oubre. Pass to Grimes. To the inside. Embiid inside. He's against Allen. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 7 points.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Allen outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
Outside Maxey. Pass to George. Left side Maxey. Screen by Embiid from outside the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Now here's Strus. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Oubre for the tie. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the 76ers making a change here. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Grimes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. Now here's Hunter. From deep. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew, that's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland on top. They're up by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. We've got Butler, Edwards out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Now here's Butler, Embiid, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Pass to Hunter. He takes it in. Here's Jerome. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Yabusele. Outside Edwards. Butler passes to Edwards. Drains the triple. Edwards has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. To the middle. Here's Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
And here's Oubre from the arc. The shot won't fall. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11. Embiid with a steal. Oubre passes to Maxey. Now Embiid. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Maxey, that's good.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Here's Mitchell. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
And the Cavs shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. The 76ers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Here's Embiid. The putback. Whoa! Joel Embiid with the follow.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Allen on the wing. outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. And it's good. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
George for 3. They get it back. Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Mitchell, no good on the free throw. George outside. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid passes to Grimes. Can't knock in the 3. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here is Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. And the shot goes down.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
14 feet away. That one goes. Count it. Mitchell's got 23.
He is absolutely putting on the scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Embiid misses.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Allen. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see why they put him in these spots. He's able to use his size to get the shot he wants.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Embiid, the rebound by Allen. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
And he buries it.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Maxey with it. Over Garland. Count it! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded. And Grimes pulls it down. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. They've got a chance to grab the lead here late in OT.
Monster possession, maybe the biggest of the night.
Maxey against Garland. Here's Embiid. Good!
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
To tie. It's good! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Garland, pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Pass to Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Garland, no good. Now the 76ers with it. George for 3. Nails it from 3. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Here's Mitchell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
To the inside, Embiid. 3D that time from Allen.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Maxey. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Oh, there's the alley. To the right side. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. And nails the tray.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Allen. Money. And that one brings them within 1.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
George passes to Maxey. He's off from 3. And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest.